Get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're cup. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. All out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Park in at the small forward. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Here's Doncic and the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. And it's Morant missing. Now the Mavericks with it. Outside Ball. The pass to Park. Porzingis with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Melton's shot is good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Doncic against Winslow. That one goes in.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Ball against Morant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Kleber. To the inside. Park. And Junior throws it down. And the All-Star roster is being named recently. Junior included on that list. And Greg, a great honor for him and his play. He has earned the spot on that All-Star team.
It's been a terrific year for Junior, and the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces. Glad to see that he'll be a part of the All-Star game.
Always in pursuit of the basketball. If you throw it up, Junior's looking to throw it down.
They get a hand on it. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Parks got 8 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Morant with it. 32 points for him last game against Detroit.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Morant against Ball. Pass to Melton. 3-pointer. Here's Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to stare the board and keep the play alive, and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's Winslow. Pass to Melton. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's the pass to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And, you know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Here's Morant. It's deflected.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis doing a nice job using his mobility and size to bully the defense there.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Top of the key, Morant from the high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Boy, Junior's been shredding those nets. This dude is on a tear.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Winslow. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Ball. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ario Hezonja comes in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. To the paint, here's Porzingis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean,
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Chang, Justice Winslow out there with Jackson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Jones looking for an opening. Feeds it to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls, and some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Ball subbed in for Hardaway. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in to the middle. Here's Park. Another shot. He lays it in. Junior's got 14.
Boy, Junior packs a lot of production into his minutes on the floor because he gives great effort on the glass.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Jones in the post. Burke covering. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Park passes to Burke. The feed to Junior. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Junior doing an outstanding job there, being aggressive and attacking the defense. He's hunting for that contact to get himself to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Junior. Memphis trailing here. There's Winslow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Junior doing a nice job there, making sure that shot didn't get up.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Burke looking over the floor. Floats it up for Junior. Stolen away. And now here comes Jones leading the break. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
They double him with Junior. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Here's Melton from past the arc. Valanciunas inside. Powell's there. Count it. Good. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He scored an amazing number of points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pass to Jones. Burke grabs the miss. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Pacers in Indiana. Kicks to Junior. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. The Mavericks trailing. Ball finds Burke. Floats it up for Junior. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Kleber against Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And here is Burke. Down low. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
Here's Melton, guarded by Powell. On the wing, Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Burke. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
Well, I tell you, you look at Junior, and it's all about doing what's best for the team with him.
With some arc, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
To the right side. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Winslow. A beautiful reverse layup. Winslow's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball, the pass to Junior. Now here's Porzingis. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Porzingis has got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Right side Jackson. Over Doncic. And another basket for Memphis.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball. Memphis also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Hezonja in for Tyus Jones. Clark dishes to Morant. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Inside. Junior the pass to Doncic. It's tipped. Now Hezonja. Outside Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. The Mavericks leading. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover? And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 1.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Ball, and it's Junior in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Doncic. It's good on the putback. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Poke loose. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Junior, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
Free throw good, Junior. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Morant scanning the floor. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Morant against Ball. Junior the pass to Doncic. Here's Park. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Free throw good, Junior. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now, the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027. Substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Jackson from long range. Mavericks with the rebound. To the left side wing. Outside, Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the paint, here's Park, and Junior throws it down.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Melton passes to Winslow. Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 9. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Porzingis with the ball. Down low. Park. Out to Doncic. The pass to Park. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Melton.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
The wide open look here for Porzingis, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got 11 points, and the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Ball. Melton feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Junior. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic kicks to Junior. Pass to Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. And Junior throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jackson against Kleber. Jackson dishes to Jones. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Junior the pass to Doncic. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, you cannot ignore your guy if Junior's around, because he'll find it.
Jones up top. He's covered by Ball. And that one drops.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. The Mavericks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Melton. Kleber defending for Dallas. They've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And Junior throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Over Ball. And the shot falls short this time. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Hardaway against Morant. Here's Clark. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Morant against Hardaway. Morant outside. Lets a floater go. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 22.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Morant, and that one is good.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Trey Burks checked in for Jalen Brunson. For Memphis, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Morant outside. Takes it out to Leonard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
He gets that one. And now it's 27 points for John Morant.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now the pass to Cauley-Stein. He kicks it to Junior. The layup off target. And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, they've got John Morant. Brandon Clark is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Jones in a 2-guard. Here's Morant. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the wing. Junior kicks to Cauley-Stein. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant outside. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And Junior throws it down.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Jones, the pass to Dieng. He dishes it to Morant. And they double up Morant. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Dallas calls timeout. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. All comes in for Trey Burke. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Winslow comes in for Leonard. Feeds it to Junior. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Morant with it, now guarded by Ball. And that one's good, Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
To the inside, Hart. And Junior throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Left side, Jones. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 5 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside, Jones. Clark outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Hardaway from outside drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
To the middle. Here's Kleber. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tyus Jones.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Porzingis, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 19. Passes it to Melton. Off target from outside.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Porzingis on the foul.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Here's Morant. Pass to Winslow. Inside, Valanciunas goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. Stolen by Ball. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And he gets the bucket. Parks got 60.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And they double up Morant. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away. And stolen by Junior. Ball, the pass to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Jumps up, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Porzingis is a very impressive all-around scorer, and every year it seems as though he's taking on more of the offensive load.
Ball against Morant.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Junior on the 3 off target. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, Jackson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jackson's got 4 this quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Junior. Now here's Porzingis, guarded by Valanciunas. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Down low, Jackson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Grizzlies shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Morant outside. And the pass to Melton. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Johnson comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball. Passes to Junior. And here is Marjanovic, guarded by Jackson. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Johnson. And Ball subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So it's the Grizzlies now. Jackson looking around, poked away. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Jackson passes to Winslow. Good on the triple.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Park. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And too long on the shot.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Park. Back to Ball. Pulls up from the corner. And Winslow pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Melton. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mavericks leading by 23. And here is Ball. Tries from 16. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Jackson. Here's Melton. The pass to Jackson. From deep. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Now Doncic. side, Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Morant against Ball. Knocked loose. And that one's good. Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Ball. That one good for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Morant against Kleber. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Now here's Doncic. Out left to the wing. Back to Ball. And the rejection by Jackson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Johnson comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Trey Burke subbed in for Luka Doncic. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 40 seconds left in the game. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Passes it to Burke. Clock at 6. Dallas moving it around. Johnson at the elbow. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Long range from the inbound. It's rebounded by Memphis. Allen with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ahlgren, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.